2020.
On behalf of the senior class, I would like to thank everyone who makes Blue Valley North an excellent school. Our administration, teachers, staff, maintenance department, SROs, and the families of our seniors have shown much dedication and support these past few years to make our school not only a great place to learn, but feel like a home. Good morning. I'm in a rather awkward situation right now. This is the point in the ceremony in which I'm typically supposed to reminisce with you, my classmates, about all the life-changing memories we had throughout our high school to offer some closure to the 4 years we spent together. But how do we offer closure to something that ended over 2 months ago? It's like hearing a joke, but waiting to laugh at the punchline for a full week. I feel that it's no longer time to be reliving the highlights of our high school days. I mean, tomorrow is August 1st. I'm sure we have all closed the door on high school and are ready for the next stage in our lives. Instead, I want to discuss our role in the future and the opportunities we have as graduates in this new world. Times have changed. I don't need to recap what happened, but instead here's a Sparks Notes version. I went to class in my pajamas, I spoke to Siri and Alexa more than my own friends, and wars over toilet paper are being fought at the battlefields of Costco and Sam's Club. But on a more practical note, yes, times have changed. But time doesn't stop. Time keeps moving, and we have to move with it. Time didn't stop for our final semester together, or class day, or prom. And while we lamented over losing those coveted activities, look at us now. We all made it through without them. No broken bones or anything. Perhaps some broken hearts, but don't worry. Time can help healing those as well. The few potential memories lost are not what matters. It's the time we spend together and the intangible way we make each other feel that leaves a lifelong impression. It's a surreal feeling being able to see all of you today. Though I haven't seen many of you since our last day of school back in March, it really feels like we never left. And it's thanks to this. Seeing all of you today just feels like another Zoom call, just without the crazy backgrounds. Our worlds may have been turned upside down this semester, but we managed to stay together with our adaptability and creative thinking. So many people say that technology is pulling us apart, but in times that we face adversity, it was the glue that kept us together. In fact, we could have had our entire last semester online together taken as well. But how do we define this time that we spent away from each other? I don't want people to look back at the class of 2020 as the one that got lost in the history books, the one that was put on hold due to the pandemic. Instead, I thought of a term that best describes our past few months: technically together. Though technically we were apart, we used our tech to stay together. I've heard a lot of discussion, both in our school community and around the country, that the class of 2020 will be lost in the crosshairs of history, that because our graduation was different and unconventional, that the final months together will simply fade away and be forgotten. I don't agree with this. The class of 2020 will not be erased, but instead mark the dawn of a new beginning. It was adapting to situations like these that really define who we will become. The fact that we made it through Zoom Valley North is a testament to that. High school in the United States will never be the same. The time shared together in those Disney Channel or movie-style high school moments won't exist in the near future. Typical high school activities such as cheering side by side at football games, singing in the choir, and even rushing through the halls with our friends are activities that will be changed forever for future classes. These changes are becoming the new normal, but we set the example. Within mere days, along with our teachers, we managed to transform a full 8-hour school day into a virtual classroom. We converted the social dynamic status quo of high school and completely transformed it to fit the needs of our community. If that isn't impressive, I don't know what else to say. Like a human chameleon, we adapted to our surroundings, put in the work, and finished strong. Keep up that drive in college and after. Don't ever lose that momentum. But what am I trying to say to you? What meaning can be pulled from these past few months and even years? What do I want to leave with you today? I've thought of two things. and they really just aren't for the graduates, but this applies to everyone here. Number 1, spend every moment working towards what you want. And number 2, learn to slow down and relax. I know these 2 points seem counterintuitive, but hold your judgment. My first point, spending every moment working towards a goal. We learn now that nothing is certain or permanent and can be canceled, postponed, or ported to Zoom at a moment's notice. Take action now while you can and savor the moments. If you want to be a doctor, stop dreaming. Take extra classes and graduate early to achieve that goal sooner. If you want to be a lawyer, pick up some old bar prep books and get ahead of the curve. If you want to be an artist, keep perfecting your craft. The point here is we all have something we want out of life. And if you truly want that goal, you'll make every decision in the context of getting there. The fact it may be unattainable due to extraneous means should only fuel your desire for success. It's going to take time to realign, but don't put things off and make excuses. It's also very important to learn to slow down and relax. We have really been given a unique gift these past few months in the sense that we all have a bit more time. Little to no commutes and lighter traffic due to work from home requirements, canceled social events, and shorter retail location hours all give us more time to spend in a way. In a way, while time keeps moving, we are all moving back to a society similar to our parents. Shops closed earlier, and ultimately, families were closer. It's just the way it was back then. So enjoy the bit of extra time you have right now. It's cliche, but our lives really were hustle and bustle prior to March. Enjoy this extra time you have now. The rest of our lives will be filled with studying and work. Use this time to reflect on where you've been and where you are heading. We've overcome adversity and we can do it again. This may be the last time we are all together for quite some time, but we also thought March 12th was the last day we would see each other. But if this is truly the last time we will all be together, I'd like to say one more thing. You all look really hot in your mask. And I'm not just saying that because of the temperature. Seriously, any color goes with our blue gowns. Congratulations to you all. And remember, though why we are apart, we are all still technically together. Thank you.